Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Emerson. Emerson is the transferred use of an English surname meaning, quite literally, son of Emery. The name Emery came to England by way of the Norman French and has roots in the Germanic language, from the ancient Germanic personal name Amalric. Amalric is comprised of the Germanic elements amal, meaning bravery, and ric, meaning powerful. The French brought the name to England after the 11th century Norman invasion, where it was anglicized to Emmeric and eventually to Emery by the 13th century. Emerson developed from Emery as a patronymic surname. It has historically been used as a male personal name since the 19th century, but today, in the 21st century, Emerson is now considered unisex. As forename, both Emery and Emerson are primarily used in the United States versus other English-speaking nations. Personality of the girl name Emerson. The number 8 personality has everything to do with power, wealth, and abundance. Somehow, this personality has been blessed on the material plane, but their authoritative and problem-solving traits provide evidence that their good fortunes are not just the luck of the lottery. They are well-earned. This is the personality of CEOs and high-ranking military personnel. 8s are intensely active, hard-driving individuals. Success is only meaningful to them after a job well done. They are remarkable in their ability to see the larger picture right down to the smallest details, and organize a strategy around success. They then have the ability to direct a group around them toward any goal, and realize individual potential to get the most out of their team. Popularity of the girl name Emerson. Emerson has historically been considered a masculine forename, thanks mostly to the son suffix. However, in 2002, the name appeared for the first time on the female naming charts. Not only that, but within 4 years, by 2005, the female Emerson surpassed her male counterpart on the popularity charts. While the name is still clearly considered unisex, it is now officially more popular for baby girls being born today. In fact, a new spelling of Emerson just appeared on the charts in 2010. Looks like this one is here to stay. The actress Terry Hatcher and her former actor husband John Tenney named their daughter Emerson Rose in 1997. Even with the son suffix, the name somehow works well for either gender. The pet forms of Emmy, or Emma work nicely on little girls as well. Quick facts on Emerson. Gender, girl. Origin, English. Number of syllables, 3. Ranking popularity, 211. Pronunciation, Emerson. Simple meaning, son of Emery, brave, powerful. Characteristics of Emerson. Problem solver, authoritative, tough, powerful, tenacious, wealthy, achiever. Cultural references to the baby name Emerson. Famous people named Emerson. Emerson Boozer, football player. Emerson Dickman, baseball player. Emerson Hart, musician. Emerson Moisa, copyright S. Costa, Brazilian footballer, commonly known solely as Emerson. Historic figures with the name Emerson. Ralph Waldo Emerson was one of the greatest American thinkers who believed in the boundlessness of the private man, individualism, and the connection between man and nature in the universe. His philosophy was at the center of the American Transcendental Movement, and his most widely read essay, Naturia Euro, 1833, represented 10 years of intensive study in religion, philosophy, and literature. His writings would have a profound influence on some other great American thinkers, Henry David Thoreau and Walt Whitman. Some great quotes by Emerson include, "A Euroito, be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. A Euro and a Euroient, you make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen. A Euro." Ralph Waldo Emerson was an American writer, lecturer, philosopher, and leader of the Transcendentalist movement of self-reliance of the mid-19th century, whose number included Henry David Thoreau, Bronson Alcott, Louisa May Alcott, Walt Whitman, and Margaret Fuller. Praising the relationship between man and nature, Ralph Emerson asserted that this was important to Maneuro's essential soul, and that in pursuing the path of virtuous individualism, he paved the way to infinity. He also outraged the Christian community with his solid belief in the goodness of the Christ figure, but not the absolute divinity. In his view, everything and everyone is connected to God, therefore, all is divine. During the Civil War, Emerson was an active abolitionist, often harboring its proponents in his home in Concord, Massachusetts. Admiration of Ralph Waldo Emerson's character and the unencumbered nature of his philosophy of the human condition are almost as widespread today as they were in his times. In his own words, he embraces a philosophy that resonates as strongly with us today as it did with his contemporaries. I dare attempt to lay out my own road / that which myself delights in shall be good / that which I do not want indifferent / that which I hate is bad.